You know that dream you have, that desire within you? It's time to make that a reality. And maybe you want to take what you're doing to the next level. Maybe you want to take it a little more seriously. Maybe you want to make it into something more fulfilling and true and even abundant. Maybe it's about breaking through that upper limit that you seem to have plateaued under. Or maybe you're waiting to get started. Maybe you're waiting for a sign. Maybe you're waiting for permission. Maybe you're waiting to feel ready. But imagine this for a second. You're doing what you love, how you want, when you want, where you want. You're receiving everything that you desire in return for that. It's so fulfilling. It's so joyful. It's truly your calling and purpose, experienced every day. And it's abundant beyond your wildest imagination. In fact, so much so that you have replaced any old job or income with this stream of income that is so aligned, so fulfilling, so playful and creative. You've stepped into your life of alignment, abundance, and pure fun. And you see, whether you're an entrepreneur or an artist or a guide, this version of you already exists. And it is just a matter of aligning yourself with it. And I'm speaking from my experience because a little over a year ago, before I started on YouTube, I was waiting for a sign. I was thinking that I needed to learn more and do more and get more equipment and different things that I thought were needed in order for me to start doing this. But what I realized is that the cost of staying where I was, thinking that I needed to get further, learn more, get more before I was ready to get going, the cost of that was far greater than just getting started, just trying, just going for it. And once I started with making a video a day, starting to create from my heart, sharing myself authentically, connecting with so many of you, over the weeks and months, it all kind of started to fall into place. And everything that I thought I needed, turns out that I didn't really need it. It was already within me. I was just overlooking it. I was doubting it. I was denying it. I was not recognizing it. It's that kind of imposter. It's that self-doubt. It's that sense of insecurity that holds us back from just being ourselves here and now and following our inspiration. And you see, I realized that the cost of not getting started was actually the greatest cost that there was. And now, from where I'm at, with an abundant, aligned business that's generating me tens of thousands of dollars every month, I look back and I see that the cost of not getting started was actually far greater than I even realized. So imagine your future self looking back, as I just illustrated, and seeing what the cost is of not starting now. Because I guarantee you that you wish you would have gotten started earlier. I'm glad I got started when I did, but I damn well sure wish that I got started a month earlier, a year earlier. Imagine who I would be. Imagine where I would be. Imagine what I would be experiencing now if I'd gotten started a year earlier. So you see, this question of what is the cost of staying here, of not following your dream, it reveals so much within you, and it actually ignites that fire of desire that gets it all going. And you see, I have, in this time of a little over a year now, developed a kind of model, and I've shared about it a little bit, the I am model. It's identity, alignment, and manifestation. And I've now adapted this into a system that will help you go from where you are to earning $2,000 to $5,000 a month, which is what I was earning within the first 3 to 6 months of getting started. And kind of reverse engineering your desire and your dream into a plan. And if you want to learn more about this, comment creator down below and I'll send you a link where you can receive more information, because I'm going to share a lot more about this in the next couple of weeks. And it's going to take that desire, that calling, that vision that you have, that reality that is already within you, that is just waiting for you, and it will reverse engineer it into habits, into goals, into a kind of presence, a brand presence, right? An online persona, which is then what you can get behind, and the platform of your choice to start communicating who you are, what you have to share, your gifts, your talents, your abilities, to develop your offer, your services, your products, and to do this all through the experimentation of creating. You can create daily, you can create weekly, whatever time frame works for you. But what I learned in this process of daily videos was so much more than just building a business. It was literally shifting my identity. I became a totally new person. The confidence, the conviction, the creativity that was unlocked in this process, right? The staying power to see it through, the connection, the community that was developed, it all happened as a result, as an effect of my commitment to creating daily and sharing. And this brought up a lot. It brought a lot of my insecurities. It brought up my doubts. It brought up my fears. It made me confront those innermost, intimate vulnerabilities, all of which helped forge my soul, my expression, my authentic sharing. And that was my intention from the beginning. Yes, I wanted to build a business. That was my goal. I wanted to create an abundant stream of income that was fulfilling, that was aligned. But I most fundamentally wanted to experience myself in a way that I could just click record, share my ideas, share my experience, connect with others, and make a difference. And that was the most fulfilling thing. And that was the fire that was kind of flamed and nurtured throughout this process, which then grew more and more as I started to grow on YouTube and started to grow my business and started to grow my offers, started to connect with more and more people, started to make more and more of a difference, right? My impact, my income, my influence started to emerge and magnify and multiply, all of which was the result of this framework that I'd been living by, starting at the source, which is my own identity, uncovering the gifts, the talents, the abilities, looking back on my experience, distilling it into its essence, starting to communicate it, because that's an immeasurable value that you have to offer. And then the alignment, right? The commitment, the creative commitment, the habits, the protocols, which are the priorities that I gave myself to, right? We think, especially in our modern world, that we keep seeing everyone talk about routines and discipline. And while these things are really helpful, it's actually just about priorities. Because when you look at your life right now, you see your priorities. And if you don't see what you like, what you'd prefer, then you have to uncover the priorities that must be there in order to create that reality. So what if you were to change your priorities? What if you were to make your number one priority your creative expression, your commitment to building what it is that you dream of, to living true to that day in and day out? What if your number one priority was your own freedom, your own fulfillment, your own abundance as a true service to others? What if that was your number one priority? Because then everything around it, your values, your commitments, your daily habits, they all have to support that. They all will readjust and rearrange themselves around that. And that's what this framework is designed to do. It's designed to walk you through this whole process of clarifying, uncovering, distilling the essence of what all of this is for you. It's a matter of putting it into a game plan and a framework that you can live by. It's about designing your brand presence, your online persona. It's about creating offers and content that is aligned with who you are and your authentic expression. And it's about delivering that value and working with people that you want to work with, whether it's selling your products or services, whether it's coaching, guiding, whether it's your art forms, whether it's your business that you're growing, whatever it is, it fits into this framework because this is the metaphysical alignment framework that is born of your soul. It is true to you. It is designed around you, based on your desire, based on your calling, based on your purpose, based on your approach, your success, on your terms. And so this is a framework that brings it all out of you. And then all you have to do is live true to it, commit to it, and bring it to life. And this is literally what I've done over the last year and a half. So if you're interested in this framework, it's going to be a multi-week course that if you follow, then you too will create your desired reality of abundance, of alignment, of fulfillment, literally your dream come true. So if you want to have access to this framework, comment creator down below, and I'll send you a link where you can learn more about it.